So you want to use a green screen, but you don't know how? I'll show you. Using a green screen is actually very simple. In my setup, I use an Elgato Green Screen XL. If you have one that hangs on the wall, that works too. So let's set this up. So there are a couple different ways to do this. We're here in OBS, and the first way to do this is to film you on top of your game. I'm going to do this like you're doing a gaming video. If you're doing this for something else, you would have your image behind you, and this works exactly the same way. But I'm doing this, so I will be layered on top of my Switch. You want to press the Alt key on your keyboard, and then you hold on that, you single click this middle edge right here, and you just pull it where you want. And then we just shrink it down to whatever size we want, and we put it in the corner. Then we're going to go to Video Capture Device 2, that's what mine is, yours might be 1. And we go to Filters, Effect Filters, and we're going to go to Plus, and then we're going to go to Chroma Key. It always sets my settings off not very good, so we want to make this go a little bit higher, maybe 460, and then we're going to take smoothness down to 1. So these are all the settings that you want to have, and it'll work pretty well. Then we press close, and then we get rid of that, and we have our green screen set up. And so now we are behind the picture. You might have to adjust your settings. Something I would suggest is having some kind of light shining on it. If you don't have a light, it might cast a little bit of shadow, and then it won't look as good. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a ring light or just some kind of light would do it. So that's one way to do this. There's another way to do this that we are going to look at. We are in CapCut, and we have our 2 videos that we just filmed. So what we want to do is go here and press Add to Track on the game. And it's here, and for the purpose of this video, we're going to take the volume out from both of the videos. So we're going to put this one on top. And if this was going to be an actual video, you would have to time them right, and like what I do, since I record them separately and I can't start recording at the exact same moment on both, in the game, like if I'm playing a game, I'll go into the menu screen, and then like as soon as I go out of the menu screen, I start my intro, and I'll be like, hi guys, welcome back to Game Beast Plus. And so that way I can time it in editing. But for the purpose of this video, we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do now is highlight the video with me. We're going to go to this, it says crop. And then we're just going to drag this like we did in OBS. You might have to trim some off the top, but I don't. And we're going to confirm it. So the next step is to go to remove BG, that stands for background, and we're going to go to Chroma Key, remember that from in OBS, and then we're going to hover over the green, and it takes it away. And then see the scale, it's on 100, we're going to take it down. For my videos, I take it down to 55% scale, and then I drag and drop into the left hand corner. And so now this is a format that you're familiar with from in OBS. But the reason I do this instead of recording on top of my game in OBS in just one instance, there are 2 reasons. For one reason, it's harder to monitor the game audio versus your audio, and so the game audio is usually louder than you think it is, and so then it drowns you out and the audience can't hear you. But the other reason is if we split and then go here, see, we can go up to, I'm going to go to 100%. See? And then, so we could be talking, and then we can zoom up on us, but not the game. If we were doing this just through the one instance, if we zoomed up on us, it would zoom up on the game too. You can't separate them, but here we can. And so that is why I do this. It gives me a lot more freedom. Or if there's something on the left side of the screen that you want your audience to see, we can go to mirror and it flips, then we would put us on the right hand side, and then see, it switches us over there. And then if we can go back, and you don't even have to make you go back, it just goes back once you get off the split. You do have to be careful though with Chroma Key, because if you're wearing a green hat or a green shirt or something green, it will delete it, and then it looks kind of weird. But that is how to use Chroma Key in both an editing program and filming software. If that was helpful for you guys, this is how to use a green screen in both OBS and CapCut. If this was helpful, then please give this video a like, and if you found this helpful, then maybe consider commenting. And if you like my other content, my gaming stuff, then consider subscribing. It helps out the channel. And thanks again for watching. You guys are the best. We'll see you next time on GameBeast Plus.